We still continue with Babel. I can see right through it. Mongoose began to dance. Mongoose like his bare vibes. Jim waited for official words of welcome to the club. When no one spoke, he said, "All right now, what's that club about now that I'm a member?" "Not so fast," said Milo. "You got to prove yourself first." Gee, the boy already gave away all of his marbles, huh? But yet still know he must do something to prove himself. Because Milo just don't really want him in the club, you know.
They just taking him for
For a fool? Hmm? Prove myself? That's right, went on Milo. You have to prove yourself first. You talk about mechanics and blinking boats. How we know it's true? And I don't care if it is true. I don't think no tongue boy can belong in our club, 'cause they're usually soft. But you took my marbles. He getting me real
Oh,
annoyed.
don't take it most of the marbles from most of them.
He never had a time to let him be a part of the club in first place. I'm very hurt. Sure, we took them. If you pass the test, you join the club.
What is?
If not, you will get them back. Jim considered the proposition. A proposition is like a suggestion, you know? Like, I suggest maybe you do this thing. If he asks for the marbles back, he will be thought of as soft, a tomboy who was afraid to take the test. "I'll take the test," he said. "I'm not sure a tomboy can pass it," Milo said, stalling. He didn't thinking that Jim would agree to take the test. That made Jim angry. "Maybe you are the one who is soft, Milo," he said. "Why, that's not even a boy's name. It's the name of a drink.
What?
You know Milo tea." He hit it hard. "Watch what you say," snapped Milo. Suddenly, a big bird appeared in the sky, and he looked up. "It's that hawk," he said. Good. The bird skimmed overhead, moving swiftly, then swooped down and disappeared in the undergrowth. There was a flutter of wings and a hysterical clucking and chipping and cocking as the hawk, clutching its prey, took off amid a burst of feathers. "Caw-caw! Copia!" Who would have to put an auntie to read though? "Caw-caw! Copia!"
What's coffee?
Well, I got it there. That's how a hotness, huh?
Does either sound like a eagle or something so.
Let me try it again. "Caw-caw! Copia!" It crowed victoriously as it flew away. "Pia!" Suddenly, the village began to stir. When you hear it began to stir, it began to come alive, right? People moving around, talking, and so on. Voices sounded everywhere as Mr. Tubman, the roly-poly shopkeeper, appeared, gun in hand. "My pullet! My pullet!" screamed a lady from a nearby yard. "Where is he?" asked Mr. Tubman, raising the gun and swinging it this way and that as he tried to take aim. He squeezed the trigger, and as the shot rang out, the hawk flapped its wings harder. This sounds like an action movie now. Picking up speed, it disappeared over the treetops. "He done it again," said Mongoose admiringly.
He just
"The
wears
big
all the armor.
thief."
He just missing all yeah, I'm
He
just
wasting it because he can't get that hawk fast.
if they got aimbot, like yeah, you could
Mhm.
like take down the bird already.
Yeah. That hawk? Asked Jim. Right, they say. The hawk's actions so fascinated Jim that the complications of joining the club were temporarily forgotten. It's different action now. We're studying the silly club, right? The whole excitement now is about the hawk. Mule said it must be his 100th chicken, eh, Milo? 100th, said Jim. Wow! Right, chorused the three boys. But how can you be sure it's the same bird each time? 'Cause it's him, said Milo. We know him. He has a special voice, deeper than the rest. The voice of a king. And he's bigger. You seen the scamp? Glory, fellows, what a swoop. He made it that time. He's getting better every time, said Mongoose. Right, agreed Mule. And there is nobody to shoot him. I feel Jim gonna have to handle this hawk, you know. You watch and see. How's that? Said Jim. 'Cause, said Milo, they miss every time. You see Mr. Tubham gestually. He missed like anything. A great heart that. I just love him. Love him? Jim asked. Why not? But he's a chicken thief. So, we love him, eh, fellows? We just love him, affirmed Mule and Mongoose in one voice. Nobody can shoot that hawk. Milo went on. His voice rose. Live forever, brother hawk. The guy like he's a superhero or some kind of thing. Some Star Wars something,
I know,
no?
they probably said they probably had a piece of sit and say, what's your name again?
Live forever, brother hawk.
No, they probably said like live forever, brother Hawk.
I feel so. Jim was puzzled. Maybe Mr. Tubham is just a poor shot, he said. Milo bristled. You know, it's bristle like somebody annoy you so much like your hair, the hairs on you stand up, you know? You real annoying. You can shoot better, he asked. No, but I know lots of men who can. Big boaster, said Milo. Jim decided he was fed up with the bickering. Jim had enough of Milo and the foolishness because Milo like insecure. That's the kind of feeling again. He said, I want my marbles back. Hey, but Jim like he got a backbone, he got spine after all. Milo's face lit up. Well, you have to pass the test. As he spoke, he again drew the other two off to, here we go again. The other two off to one side and whispered something. And they're so silly, they're going on with Milo and this foolishness too. They all seemed pleased with themselves when they turned to face Jim. You have to catch that hawk. I knew y'all they can't figure it out. I could predict these spots. I knew it was gonna come down to the hawk. You have to catch that hawk, Milo declared. Cool, I say cucumber. We did talking about cucumbers in here. I will share about my garden. Right? Catch him alive, they say. But do it and you join up, said Milo. Don't and you stay out. Catch a hawk alive.
All you gotta do is wait for the hawk to like stay still. Throw a dagger to it,
Yeah.
and then you already get the hawk. If
Alright
it fly
then.
away, make sure it have a line attached to it. Put a piece of stick in the ground. So when it like moving, you just put the line with the pole.
I understand you. And really put it in, right? Asked Jim incredulously. Incredulously mean he can't believe it, right? You want me to catch a hawk? If you're as good as you make out, tongue boy. See how he insulting him? Tongue boy. You'll do it, Milo said. We should set him a time limit on it too, said Mew. For I'd hate to give him back these pretty marbles. What you say? A week? Good suggestion, Mew. The boys taunted him, each holding up one finger. 1 week, they said. Jim was stumped. Just then a woman came up the road carrying a pail of water on her head. Jim's eyes followed her. That's how hard it'll be for me to catch that hawk, he said dejectedly. He could hear the jeering of the boys as he walked slowly away. This book is really interesting. I really hope that he could catch the hawk, because these boys got me real annoyed, especially Milo.
I think he gonna put a piece of chicken in a bowl.
He gonna figure it out though, y'all think so?
And then the hawk gonna go flying head down, and then
he will cover it.
And then he'll catch it one time. I feel so.
Yeah. If he bring the book again next time, we will find out what happened, right? Yeah. Real interesting, boy. These boys just set him up and got all 15 of the boy marbles and wouldn't give him back. It's so unfair things could be. But most times we prevail though.
And I was in that story and the last story. I would tip by all my marbles and said, y'all getting it tomorrow. Tomorrow. Next time, if I get it, you alright. If I don't, I taking it back.
Yeah.
There no kids fighting over just marbles. They're just glass balls.
Let them know, Joshua, because they don't know what they don't know, no? Anyhow, one more activity before time out. Yeah, we got about one. What we got there now? 20-something minutes, right? We can see we can either do a comprehension. Beautiful. It's really beautiful, y'all. Want to see with the wings, magnificent wings? Yeah. Interesting, no? Alright.